Welcome to the Mediabox. Alfred Heer here to talk about your report, observation on the elections in North Macedonia in April and May. How did they go?
Well, technically it went well. It was well organized. We didn't see any problems. It was a bit of a harsh rhetoric during the election campaign, but the turnout on election days, there were 2 election days for presidential and parliamentary elections, was quiet. And it was a good election, well organized. But of course, we have fundamental problems with corruption. Another problem is that people vote among their ethnical lines, ethnical parties. So these are problems that exist. But from point of view of how the election process was going on, this was done very well and according to the rules.
You talked about vote buying as well, is that right?
Vote buying is, no, we couldn't see a vote buying, but we know in a corrupt environment, of course, you know that votes are bought, but the problem is always, what is vote buying? Is it if you promise to build a road or to build something in a village? Is this already corruption, or is this a political promise you make? So it's always hard to tell, but we know, of course, that sometimes on local level it's worse, where really a mayor can decide how money is distributed. But this was a national election, so vote buying exists, but it's hard to prove. But of course, we have vulnerable minorities like the Roms that don't have too much money, and of course there is always a danger that the capo comes and promises 1,000 or 2,000 votes if they pay this and this amount.
Given all this, what is this assembly calling for?
Well, we call, of course, there were a few problems, mainly with the diaspora. They have many people living abroad from North Macedonia. They were not really able to vote, and the voting register is not always up to date. That's another problem. Then there is a threshold of 40% for the second round of presidential elections, and if this is not reached, it means the vote is not valid. So this is a bit a danger, because it could turn out in a endless cycle of votes. Was not the case this time. So those are the three major problems, and also the distribution of the money for campaigning. This needs to have a better control, and also if there are complaints about procedures by citizens, this should be reacted faster and in a better way.
Alfred Heer, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.